I just had it on the radio, I think it was yesterday advertised. So I was around for the day, and I said I'd take a look around.
Well, we were just up in Dublin from Cork for the All-Ireland final on tomorrow. So we heard about it being on, so we came to have a look around.
Well, we came to the last one that they had. I don't know whether it was last year or the year before, and it was a great day, especially the tour you get going around the port. It's absolutely brilliant.
I worked in the port and docks from 1948 to 1956. I also had a hand in the building of the Ocean Pier, and the first roll on, roll off, I put the Orden reinforcement into it. It's down there on Ocean Pier. Well, it was. Don't know whether it's still there or not, and that. But I just love coming back to it. Great memories. My father and all my cousins all worked here.
Seeing the docks, which we've heard so much about, but we've never been here, and I'm in Dublin since 1964.
Well, we live close up to the port, so we decided it was a good time to see it, and we'd seen the publicity for it in the newspapers.
Well, look, I like going around on the bus and show the kids. It's more for the kids' sake than mine. To show the children and show them what the port is all about. I mean, we live in East Wall, and show them what's happening.
We just saw it advertised, and we've been before, and it was a good day out, so we thought we'd give it a go again, do the tour.
I actually heard about it on the radio this morning, and I said I'll go down and I'll have a look and see what's going on.
Well, I know nothing about it, living in the city, and I know nothing about Dublin Port, so I thought, time to learn something.
Just interested to see this place. Most of us never see it, except maybe now time taking a ferry. It's a huge part of the city, just to see what goes on here.
Well, I suppose because we heard it on the news that there was an open day, and we've never been down here before, so I'll take the opportunity and come down.
We heard it on actually the radio this morning, and we decided, hey, we might as well come down for the day and see what it's like.
We saw it advertised in our local newspaper, so we decided that we'd come in and see. We'd never been to the port before, and so I think the kids wanted to see it too, so it was pretty good that way.
Well, we live not far from the port here, but you don't really get to see all the aspects of the port, so we thought we'd come out and have a look and see what's actually happening here.
What I'm looking forward to is the trip out in the boat. That's what I really want. Just see Dublin, look into Dublin rather than look out.
Just that, what I said, just seeing it, because as it takes up a huge chunk of land, and I don't know what it's used for, and just want to see how those things are structured, really.
Well, we're hoping to do the tour of the port. We missed that the last time, so yeah.
I suppose getting a bit of the history of the dock and the way it developed and the ships that came in and out and all of that.
I'd like to go on the boat tour. I'd like to see the harbour, and I'd like to just hear what's being said.
Face paint it.
I'm looking forward to the boat trip. Yeah, I really enjoyed the tour. I've always seen it from the outside before, and I often wondered what was going on in there. What were those big things with the containers and the cranes and everything else?
It's very interesting to see behind the closed doors, something that you hadn't seen before. And kids found it very interesting too.
I think going on the boat, but the coffee was nice.
It was great, very informative. Our courier was brilliant. It was very good, very informative.
We've been inside, seeing the old photographs of the docks and that sort of thing, and it's very good, very good. I was able to reminisce, if you like to put it that way. I've seen a lot of the docks. I was growing up in Dublin, and it brought back an awful lot of memories, You can see the big improvements in it, very good.
It was very good.
It was very interesting. Charlie gave a very good presentation on the bus, and he seems to know everything about the whole place. It's very well organised and very busy spot, so it was really interesting to see how it actually works as a busy port as well. So we had the actual port master with us in our bus tour, so he gave us loads of facts and figures, and he was very interesting.
Well, they had the carnival the last time, but we also enjoyed, as I said, the coach tour in all around the docks, and you see all the different places that you wouldn't normally see.
My favourite part was getting to know what happens on the docks.
I've learned huge that there's so much that goes on here that you actually really wouldn't know about.
I hadn't realised it was so big, and that it's just sheer size of the place.
It's surprisingly how big it is.
Oh, I'm impressed, yeah. I didn't realise it was such a big operation.
I found the actual watching the containers going on and off and the cranes and stuff, I thought that was pretty amazing. And the information actually I think we had the harbour master, so we got a good bit of information. But it was great.
There's a massive amount going on here. It's fantastic. It really is, absolutely, yeah. And we live quite close, but we've never actually done the whole. We've been living here all our lives, but we never actually did a whole tour, you know.
It was fairly impressive. I mean, what the guy was telling us on the coach about the volume that goes through the port, that was quite impressive.
Oh, I would. I prefer boats. Yeah, I go to France probably about twice a year, just for a weekend.
If I was going to England, yes, I'd probably take the ferry because it's fast.
We take a ferry to France every year from Rosslare, unfortunately. But there had been a service from here, but it stopped. If there was a service from here, we'd certainly use it.
I would. Yeah, I love sailing.
Definitely would consider it. Yeah, definitely would consider it. Didn't realise that there was so much to see and do.
I suppose there's probably 1,000, 2,000.
Well, there used to be 4,000 or 5,000. There's about 1,000 now.
A couple of thousand?
I wouldn't have a clue. There'd be a few thousand anyhow.
I suppose there'd be a few thousand, would there, with everything?
Oh, 2,000 or 3,000. That'd be only a wild guess now, you know. There could be more.
About 5,000. 800.
Thousands and thousands.
Hundreds, but I mean, I have no idea. 1,000 people.